Good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your September the 9th, 2025. Well, things looking pretty good there across East Tennessee and North Georgia for this afternoon. Very, very nice indeed. You know, we're getting at that time of year where our difference between our highs and lows tend to be kind of high. You know, sun angle's still pretty high in the sky. We haven't crossed the equinox just yet, but the nights are getting longer and the air mass is a little bit drier, thus the bigger range. And you're going to notice that in the temperatures here for tomorrow. Let's take a live look right now in Chattanooga as we're looking at abundant sunshine. A gorgeous afternoon there across Chattanooga, as well as across North Georgia. A few fair weather clouds, but looking very nice indeed there along Lake Chattooga here for this afternoon. Now, as we look at our radar, once again, it continues to be quiet, and that will continue to be part of our weather story as we're going to see a prolonged period of not seeing much in the way of rainfall here. And we are looking at a pretty nice afternoon. Look at all that sunshine across the southeast. We do have a little bit of cloud cover out there here and there, but generally not looking too bad across our area as we got high pressure in control of the weather and things looking pretty good there overall. All right, so let's go look at your radar here as we're looking pretty quiet. Again, temperatures here warming up nicely here into the 70s here for this afternoon, so looking pretty good overall as we'll continue the great weather here for today. Now, tropics continue to be on the quiet side. The official peak of the hurricane season is tomorrow. Right now, nothing anticipated to be out there right now. We're still looking at some quiet weather out there overall. Just a few tropical waves here and there, but nothing that's imminently going to be developing here anytime soon. Now, let's take a look at our regional model data here. Again, not going to see much. Seeing a little bit of activity over there toward the Carolinas, but really nothing in our backyards just yet. Looks like we're going to stay quiet here. This model run here takes you right into your Thursday evening, so continue to look high and dry weather-wise there. And as we look at our national maps, again, looking pretty good here. As I go ahead and put you through the motion on this, kind of watch that little timestamp there on top as we kind of go through this here. As we're looking pretty good, going right into your Wednesday with that frontal boundary down near Florida looking a little wet down that way. But overall, we're looking high and dry. Thursday looking good. Friday looking good as well. Saturday, also looking at excellent weather. Looks like we'll have great weather up in Knoxville for the game between Tennessee and Georgia this weekend. Should be a good game. Sunday looking pretty good, high pressure control, and going into Monday looking good. Now, the one thing we are going to notice going into next week with that high pressure and control is the air mass is going to be dry, it's going to be heating up, and we're going to have summer-like temperatures, but the humidity will not be there. So that's the bit of good news there on that, and that'll continue straight into your Tuesday as well. All right, so let's go take a look at your forecast here for tomorrow. Looking pretty good. We'll see fairly seasonable temperatures here. Sunny skies, almost a 30-degree spread in the temperatures there. 57 for a low, 85 for a high. Looking at your regional perspective here between the tri-state area, most everybody here in the 50s. Definitely the coolest morning of the week so far. Low 50s in the mountains, but everybody else here generally in the middle 50s here for overnight lows. Daytime highs tomorrow, mostly here in the middle 80s, although a little bit cooler once again in the North Georgia mountains as well as the North Carolina mountains. Regionally looking like this: 90 in Nashville, 92 in Memphis, 85 in Savannah, 87 in Columbus, and 90 down in Mobile. And as we look at the next 7 days, again, we're going to heat things up a bit as we'll be flirting with 90 degrees going into Sunday, a bit hitting it on Monday. But again, no overnight low, still staying in the 60s. So it looks like the air mass will continue to stay on the dry side, and it shouldn't be overly humid. In other words, the feel-like temperature and the actual air temperature will be about the same. We're not going to see those heat index values approaching like 100 degrees or anything like that. Shouldn't be seeing that as that air mass is pretty dry. Again, appreciate everybody checking us out here on the Facebook channel. Make sure you give us a like and follow here on the Talking Live broadcast channel, and make sure you give us a subscribe and follow and give us a thumbs up, I should say, over there on the YouTube side. All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy. Be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great and safe day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.